Alright, so today I want to talk to you about partners, making the right choices or making the wrong choices. Actually, it's based on experience. My experience was a really good one. I was lucky with my first partner. Although he was busy doing other stuff, I could really rely on him, and that's actually what I needed in a partner. So my story is, when I started Douchebag Media Ltd in Israel, I really needed help because I'm a salesman and I wanted to go to online marketing. For that, I need to build funnels, landing pages, I need to build products, which in our experience sometimes were like bots to just discover what's the next card in poker is going to be, or giving other tools to people who are working online. It could be anything. So for me, I needed support. I really needed technological support, and for that I needed a developer, but I didn't know what I needed, so I needed help. That's what a partner should do. For me, that was the most important thing. So starting off, I remember just one time I used to go to conferences, and the specific conference I flew to, I had no product ready. So we were just working, and I was stuck. I was really stuck in that point because I already had a flight, I had the hotel, I was going that way, and nothing really worked. So I just came up to my partner, Ido, and I told him, look bro, I really need something. I don't need it to work, but I need something to talk about and I need something to sell. It's not like we need the product in like half an hour. It's not like we're giving something, but I need something to talk about. While I was flying to the conference, I landed there, I went to the conference, and in like 5 minutes or so, I had a product ready. It was just a face, it was just, something to show and something to talk about, but that's what I needed. And that's where I found the best partner for me, somebody who can give me support. So my first experience was really lucky, and I should admit it, because I found a person that he knew his strengths and he knew he needs to learn something from me. And on the other side, I understood that I need his strengths and I have something to learn. So we kind of managed this whole thing together. Basically, we had an understanding like grown-ups, although we weren't grown-ups at all. I was like 27, he was like 22 or 3, and maybe Israel makes grown-up people, but I don't know. We weren't grown-ups at all, but we really trusted each other. When I had to go and make a deal, when I had to go and start talking to somebody and selling ourselves, I knew he had my back. If I need to do something, he's gonna figure it out. He's gonna go online and study and do whatever magic developers do. He's my guy in the chair. I'm no Spider-Man, but he's the guy in the chair. And on the opposite side, I'm gonna protect him at all costs. I'm gonna be the partner that's trying to sell something. I'm gonna share my fears. I'm gonna share my success. I'm not gonna hide anything, and I'm gonna do it all together. We kind of brought each other up, because without each other, we won't be as successful as we are. Not from like the money perspective, but again from the experience we had, and all of the things we managed to do and the places we traveled for our work was because we could trust each other, was because we can do anything together. And that was the feeling. Even today when we meet up and he's in Tokyo and I'm in Barcelona doing my stuff and he's doing his stuff, we're still talking, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? And actually the new game, Kinetic Demolition, that I'm going to showcase you is based off an idea me and Ido had, and he's really helpful in this process. He's a partner in this process. So that's a lucky experience with a partner. Obviously, we all know what an unlucky experience sounds like. Partners who are not good for them, and I want to talk to you about that. You got to understand that a partner is there to be with you. It's not somebody that you can take advantage of. It's not somebody you can ride to success. It's not somebody that is just there for the time. A partner which you can work with, it's something more than that. It's something that you can trust. I think that responsibility alone helps a business. For me, as a manager, a CEO, an owner, or whatever my nickname should be in business, I'm the guy who talks. I'm the guy who thinks and who talks and tries to do stuff, actually. But I need support. I need the developer. I need the guy in the chair. I need somebody else. I need a mentor. I need somebody to help me. I need somebody to discuss stuff with. And I'm not the only one. It's not around me. It's like around everybody. So a bad partner could avoid giving you one of those tools, and that can ruin you. You might even not be aware of that until you come to a conclusion, or you come to a time when you really needed that help, and that was fucked up. Nothing worked, you kind of lost the deal, or you lost your company, or you lost something else, and you're blaming somebody, which is idiotic, to be honest with you. It's your fault. Obviously, it's always your fault, because you chose who you talk to, you chose who to share stuff with, and you chose who your partner is going to be. That kind of thing is really important before you get started. An important thing I want to talk to is about understanding strengths and weaknesses. Sometimes we don't really want to discuss it because in a conversation, when you say I know something better, you might feel that the other person is gonna take it to defense and start explaining to you why he knows something better. Still an important lesson we all should learn. Now, if you find a partner or you find somebody you want to work with, for me, honestly, doing the same job as your partner wasn't really helpful, because if I'm the one who's responsible for the sales, I don't need a partner to be with me and be responsible for the sales. Obviously, we're both gonna want to sell something or to do something, and we might collide in that. What we do need is help in the stuff we're weak at. For example, programming. For me, if I'm the salesman and I think about marketing and I think about the business side of things, I need somebody to take advantage of his strengths. For example, programming, or just taking, responsibility for the tech part. For me, programming on Unreal Engine or writing C code or just managing a website is the same thing, because I'm not a technological person. So we need that guy to take responsibilities. If you find yourself in a place where you and your partner are kind of, stressing out about the same things, you're probably doing the same things, and that's not why you need a partner. Sometimes we're so afraid to do stuff by ourselves, so we just pick up somebody along the way, but that's not the most beneficial thing for the business. And the business comes first when we try to start the business. The next part I want to talk to you about partners is being left without a partner. So after working a few years with Ido and just doing my stuff and our stuff together, he was obviously doing his games things and moving himself along in that industry. I found myself that he doesn't have enough time for me, and that's totally understandable. I was sharing 50% of the profit, and I was getting marginally less and less time, because the gaming industry, the part that he loves the most, should be the most important thing for him. And when he didn't find logic in our business, it was a mutual let it go thing. So I was kind of stuck, although he helped me a lot finding new people and finding understanding about what I need and what I don't need. That was a tough moment. At first, I made the biggest mistakes I could do. I offered partnerships to other developers just because I was scared and I needed to keep things moving. I offered big percentages to people just to, help me with small things, honestly, like servers and email marketing and installing SMTPs, web pages, and just the dumbest thing you can imagine that $200 should do it today. I was spending thousands and thousands just because of being in a panic mode that I will not be able to continue. Slowly but surely, after coming to situations when I was angry with the employees/partners I've taken because they were too busy for me, or they didn't think about how I wanted to run things and had different feelings and everything, I started switching them and going lower and lower and lower in my expectations, and actually finding myself as an entrepreneur rather than a partner of somebody. At that point, I met a lot of good people, by the way. I met a lot of developers that I really like to this day. I met a lot of people that helped me, taught me something, teaching and learning along the process is really important as well. So every time I switched to another person, thinking back about it, that experience was priceless to me. Right now, when I think about employees, because I'm the owner of the company, I just think about who that person should be. What is the box I'm trying to fill? What will I need from that person? And on the other hand, what does that person need from me? I try to work with everybody as a sort of a partner, because I think that relationship is really good. Even when I talk to employees, I tell them, look, I'm the owner, but I don't come here often. Then I'm the manager, and you gotta work with me, but we both work here. We both have the same goal. Responsibility is one of the key features that I want a partner for. So if I'm the only owner and I'm the only executive and everything falls to my decisions and what I should do with my time and how I should tell everybody to act, that's a lot of responsibility. You can miss stuff. You can, make errors. Obviously, everybody's human. Don't expect somebody to be an entrepreneur if he wants to be a designer. Don't expect somebody to be something they're not, and don't be something you're not. See you in the next ones.